welcome back to the channel. This is Kelly's True North Tarot. I'm Kelly. We're doing the mind, body, and spirit reading for the week. We've got our Everyday Witch Tarot and the Everyday Witch Oracle. This is a general reading, so if it resonates, please claim it. If it doesn't, leave it behind. So, mind, body, spirit, what is it? Well, it's the unity between your mind, your body, and your spirit. And that's when our brain, which is our thoughts and our decisions, work along with our heart, our emotions, and our body, which are the actions that we take. And when these elements all coordinate and work together, they lead us to a state of unity, internal peace. And so that's what this reading is all about. So we're going to pull 3 cards to start. As I said, this is a general reading, so if it resonates, claim it. If it doesn't, leave it behind. We've already got 1 card that flew out. Not sure if you guys saw that, but it literally flew out. And we'll take this card, which will represent our mind, our body, and our spirit. All right, so our first card, I love the artwork on this deck. We have, for our mind, affirmation for growth. So, affirmation for growth. To me, that is, I am looking for some sort of inspiration, right? Some sort of encouragement to help me continue. For our body, look at this card, gorgeous. We have meditation for clarity. So taking that time where we sit still, alone, quiet, where we invite that clear energy, clean energy in. It's in this time that we can focus and we can concentrate. And for our spirit, we have seasonal harvest. So this is, all the fruits of your labor, the thing that you have been working on, right? In terms of this garden, right? We planted the seeds, we watered it, we cared for it, we weeded it, we talked to it, we checked on it every day. And now it's time to figure out what you can harvest. And the idea of harvesting is when we gather, when we bring things in, right? We take stock of what we have. So the affirmation for growth, meditation for clarity, and seasonal harvest. This reminds me of like cleaning out your closet or, switching your clothes from one season to another. That's what this feels like to me. Nobody wants to do that job, right? But if we know that on the other side of doing that job, that we're going to feel good because our space is clean and it's organized and we have stock of what we have, and maybe there's the potential to buy something new, like it just reinvigorates us. And I love that kind of vibe. Let's throw a few tarot cards to see what else. Our cards are upside down. Let's see what else we can add to this message. So the first card we have is the Strength card, right? That's your super cape, your inner perseverance. Think of it as like a personal battery, right? The thing that keeps you going, keeps you driven, keeps you motivated, keeps your eye on the prize. And then we have the Judgment card. This is where we learn from the lessons of the past, right? We forget the situational details and the circumstances about, how we arrived at that point in time and just take away the thing that's going to help us in the future, right? When we let all the other stuff go. And lastly, we have the Eight of Swords. So in the reading that I did for the weekly energy, the Eight of Swords came up, and it's coming up again here, right? This is a need to step outside of the chaos, step outside of yourself, right? To stop the blame game, stop the hiding away. It is the feeling of things aren't going the way that I thought they were, so I'm just not going to engage anymore. It's like that kind of vibe. And what's interesting is these cards up here seem super positive to me, right? This is about encouragement and lifting ourselves up and really getting ourselves in the mood to take on something. And this seems a little not like that. But we have to, a little less positive. But we have to get from here to there, right? So, remembering who you are. Remembering how you have survived, how you have fought, your assets, your attributes, right? Who you are foundationally, right? This is reminding yourself of the challenges that you've been through in your life and understanding that it's all a lesson. It's to help you learn. And when you learn the lessons, you grow. Affirmation for growth, right? This illusion that, lack of confidence, not feeling strong enough. Meditation for clarity. And then at the end, we have this seasonal harvest, right? It's the look back at things aren't as bad as I thought they were. I can see clearly now. I can see clearer now. On the bottom of the deck, we've got the Nine of Wands. And I love this card for this reading. The Nine of Wands is all about, setting up boundaries to use them in a way that empowers you, right? Boundaries aren't about other people. Boundaries are about you, right? It's about being battle weary, right? I'm climbing the mountain and I'm tired, but I am determined and I am resilient, but I'm also a little bit resistant. And so, again, we need this affirmation for growth. We need to tap into our strength. We try to figure out the lessons. We invite this focus and this concentration and this clarity so that we can keep going. Because we want to get to the top of the mountain where we stake our claim in and say, hurrah, I arrived. Right? Now think about that mountain analogy. You're standing at the top of the mountain and you stake your claim in and you've arrived. You do your little happy dance. But what does that mean? Well, now you're at the top of the mountain and the view is much different. And when you can take in that view, that much different perspective, you are taking stock of what you have. You're searching out new places to venture, new journeys, new possibilities, new opportunities. It's like the bird's eye view, right? And that leads us right back to this affirmation for growth, because that is inspiring. That puts that pep back in your step. What an awesome reading for the mind, body, spirit. I wish you a good day. I hope you're having an amazing one. And until we see each other again, I wish you many, many blessings. Mwah. Bye for now.